Hello guys, it's Adam Newcomb once again, and I'm going to do this actual review is going to be where the actual Terminator franchise is going, where they're going. Now, I have the two Blu-rays actually, the Terminator 2 Judgment Day and the original Terminator, which I know it's been re-released on remastered. I have that as well, but my friend's borrowing it at the moment. But the quality on this picture, always do not get this one by the way. The picture is shit. Picture's good on this one though. I also have the box set. Now I'm just gonna talk about where I think this franchise is going. Now the Terminator 1 is classic. I love Terminator 1, the Terminator. Arnie's in it and he's a baddie. His best performance as a Terminator, in my view, is when he's a baddie. The look of the movie, I mean, it's more of a horror movie than it is of a sci-fi movie, and that's what I love about it. You got Carl Reese in it, which is fantastic. I love his performance in it. Um, Sarah Connor, the woman who plays Sarah Connor, she's fantastic in it. It's just a roller coaster, and you know this Terminator is after you, and you know it's just ridiculous. You can never kill him. I mean, it's like eventually they do kill him, but it's just it's just so hard to kill, and especially when he goes in the police station and he kills about I don't know 30 police officers. So Terminator 1 is my favourite out of the whole franchise. And I'm going to say, well, oh, why not Terminator 2 is the best? Terminator 2 is the best. Well, it's close, but no, I don't know. It's just not got that atmosphere for me. Because Terminator 2 is more of a sci-fi, really, than a horror. So we're going to talk about, so Terminator 1 is my favourite out of all of them. So we're going to go into Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I know there's a few different cuts of this movie. There's a cut where Carl Reese is actually in it, where Sarah Connor has a dream. An extended version of it. I don't know which one this is actually. Uh, I don't know. But Terminator 2 is also a good film. Fantastic on the special effects. I think this is the first time they actually really did use CGI, proper CGI, because I think this came out before Jurassic Park. I'm not sure about 1991. I think this was, yeah, I think this was before. So I think actually this is the one that started the CGI special effects craze. You know, I might be wrong, but Arnie's okay in this. He's a goodie, which I don't like. I just wish he'd have played a baddie again. I really do. We've got to have the other Terminator in it, um, who is pretty scary actually, but not like Arnie. So we all know that Terminator 2 is a good film, Terminator 1 is a good film. And we get into Terminator 3. Now Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines gets a little bit of a bad rap. I don't think it's that bad. The only problem I have with Terminator 3 is the woman. You know, I want to fuck her. I don't want to run away from her. You know, she's fit. Um, yeah, but some good action in it. Arnie still looks okay in it. He's in good shape, you know. The guy who plays John Connor, he's not bad. He's not terrible. I wish they would have got the lad from Judgment Day to continue it. Because this is where I'm going to rant because I'm annoyed. Because if we're going to do these Terminator films, they have to be consistent. They have to be consistent in a way of the same people playing them. Because otherwise, it loses its story in a way. You know. So then we have Terminator Salvation. This film is terrible. I hate this movie. We have Robocop. We have Terminator motorbikes in this movie. Ridiculous. The only one saving grace about the film is the guy that plays Carl Reese. I think he's cool. I think he really captured that sort of character of the original Carl Reese. But the way the future looks in that movie, it's like Mad Max. I mean, if you look back at, because we do have little clippings of the of the future in the Terminator 1 and Terminator Judgment Day, where it's all blue, the machines are all silver looking. It's like, I want to see that movie, you know. I want to see James Cameron's vision of, you know, the war. And we don't get that. We get a completely reimagining of it. And it just sucks. It sucks so bad. We haven't even got the real Terminator music in it. It's not Terminator without that music. And you know, Arnie was in it, and he was a CGI Arnie. I have no problem with that. Christian Bale could not save this. He was just coming off The Dark Knight Rises, and he's got that stupid voice, like he couldn't shake off the Batman character. We have the guy who was in all the Clash of the Titans. This is actually his best performance in my view. He's quite good in it. He's another saving grace movie that. I like the story of that. But I'm just thinking, why can't they be consistent? All they need to do is look back at Terminator 2 and Terminator 1 and go, okay, this is how we need to do the movie, because it's how it should look. We have to be consistent. We've seen the war in the other movies, so we need to put that on the screen. But no, we get a dirty, and the Terminators are shit. I mean, when did they get the laser guns and stuff? When's time travel? You know, they should have gone with all this. They should have just made it like James Cameron's vision, told us about the time travel scenario, how they send Kyle Reese back, which we do know because Kyle Reese actually explains it in the first one. But no, we have to sit through just a boring movie. Skynet doesn't, you know, terrible, terrible. Um, I know James Cameron's always said that Terminator ends at number 2, and sometimes I think, yeah, you should have left it. Just should have left it. We should have left it, but they didn't. And now we have the new movie coming out, Terminator Genesis. I don't want to think of a TNA pay-per-view when I think of a Terminator movie. No, thank you. Terminator Genesis, and Arnie's going to come back. Well, he better get back in the gym, and I think they'll have to CGI some of his face, because who's going to play Corey? Someone different. That's what I'm saying. It's not consistent. So how can we believe in the story? Different actors going to keep playing different characters. Can't we bring the original Kyle Reese back? I mean, I've seen pictures of what he looks like today. He looks alright. Let's bring him back. I don't know, guys. This franchise is dead. When you watch the Terminators, you stay away from. I'll say stay away from 3, but 3 still has that. It's fun. It's a fun ride. But if really us Terminator fans like myself, it's just 1, number 2, and then it ends. You know, they're going to try and kick as much money out of this cash cow as they can. You know, we should have done what? We should have done the first and second one, and then gone straight into the war. We didn't need the third one. The third one really is pointless. Instead, it explains that, oh, you know, Judgment Day was just delayed. That's with bullshit. It's just like, oh, so the second movie, there was no need for it. James Cameron must have been like, what the fuck are they doing to my franchise? But it's his fault. He sold the rights to other, you know, it was his baby, then he sold the rights. So that's, you know, I'm not ranting too much about it. I'm just annoyed. I mean, you can't actually see. I've got a massive poster in front of me now of the RoboCop framed. You know, and just the look of the poster is just awesome. You know, and then, you know, what's going on? What's going on with the Terminator franchise, guys? I'd like to know what you people think, because it's just killed it for me. Killed it. Killed it. Really have. Arnie's coming back. You know, come on, guys. Holla, holla. But anyway, that's what I've got to say about the franchise. Number 1 is fantastic. I love number 1. And I watched it on the remastered the other day, and the picture quality is fantastic. Number 2 is always a classic as well. Number 3, it's passable. Terminator Salvation is just a piece of shit. and that's not the vision I expect for a Terminator movie at all. We don't even have the music, so let's hope that these writers pull the fucking finger out their ass, look at the other movies that Cameron set the landmark for, and think, okay, let's try and erase the bad taste in our mouths of the last couple of Terminator movies, and let's make a really good one. And let's give it some balls as well. I don't want a PG-13 piece of shit. I want something that's going to have blood in it. I want the Terminators to be shiny. I want them to be kicking ass. I want Carl Reese to be wearing his headset like he does and all that. What he looks like actually in the war. This is a Terminator fish that come out. Terminator fish. And a big transformer that carries people. Whatever. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to me. I'd love to know what you think where this franchise is going, guys, because I've got no hope for it. I've got no hope for it. All right. So thanks for listening to me, guys, and I will catch you later. Have a good day. Bye bye.